and Dwayne Wade right at the body of Anderson Varejao. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Anderson Varejao. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
All right. Well, that's the top 5 so far. Number 6, Sacramento took Willie Cauley-Stein, who, to say the least, has flamed out.
I mean, yeah, no, I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
I can't say nothing. I was gonna try to justify him, but no, I can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
look, I mean, I think he's a great fit for the Warriors because usually whenever they have a
He's not
center, they
with
just
the
put him.
Warriors anymore.
Are you dead? Oh well, that's it.
He's
So
with the Mavs.
never mind. I'm
The
sorry.
Warriors.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for talking.
There we go.
Keep
Well,
going.
At number 6, I mean that I think most of the top players are still centers. But
Remember they had
got
Cousins.
going to the Sacramento Kings. Okay.
Who'd you
Great
address? My
answer
fault.
there.
Wait, my fault. Who'd you call?
Who do you have going at number 6 overall to the Sacramento Kings?
See, that's the thing. Because I either take. For me, it's divided between Terry Rozier and Montrezl Harrell. If I had to be honest with you, because thing is that I wouldn't take a center at all, just because you still have DeMarcus Cousins, so
Yeah.
you still have a very good viable center. And might I remind you that your power forward is Quincy Acey.
Ooh.
I mean, he wasn't bad. Well, actually,
Well, I mean, Montrezl Harrell is not a center.
Yeah, he's a power
I'm
forward.
sorry, Montrezl
power
Harrell is not a power forward. He is a
No.
center.
Yeah.
He plays center?
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he starts behind Zubac.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about Zubac.
Yep.
But didn't Indiana play him though for like a couple of years, like a couple times at power forward, and no, he's always center.
He was always center.
Yeah, then I'd say best pick is Perry Rozier.
Terry Rozier.
Did
I'm
they have
taking
Rondo?
Kelly Oubre.
Yep, I was going to take my boy as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, he has some damn good creation for a small forward. I think what the Kings really should have done with DeMarcus Cousins was surround him with like decent playmakers who can shoot and defend.
And Oubre
at that point, they had Matt Barnes starting at small forward, and I think it's pretty obvious to say that Kelly Oubre is a way better version than Matt Barnes at 35. So I'm taking Kelly Oubre. I'm saying, hey, we still got Isaiah Thomas on the team, but take almost as many shots as you want. But, make sure Boogie gets the ball, play in the pick and roll, play some damn good defense, lock up the opposing team's best player, and go from there. And I think at that point the Kings were such a trash heap that it may be an issue, but I'm happy with Oubre there. Patrick, you got something to add to that?
I think you explained it pretty well. And if Oubre evolves into the same 25 and I think 10 monster that he is now, I don't think Cousins ever leaves or gets hurt.
Yeah.
So
if he does end up being that good, then I mean, and at that point, what do you have to say? Like,
yeah, I mean, Sacramento might be a playoff team then. They never get Rondo.
Oh, they certainly do not get Rondo.
And Isaiah Thomas doesn't. Maybe he doesn't go to the Celtics or the Suns. Yeah. I mean.
And even if they do trade Boogie, I mean, De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, and Kelly Oubre is a wonderful combination.
Yeah, so that's a very strong perimeter force. That's crazy. That's like what the Clippers are now.
It is what the Clippers are. Just
basically.
like great two-way point guard who can distribute.
Beverly is not a two-way point guard. I'm sorry.
All right, fine. But in terms of what De'Aaron Fox is, you have a great athlete, incredibly fast, good distributor, kind of good at doing anything. Yeah.
That'd be tough. They might have been a top contender right now if that happened.
A contender, I think, is a bit much.
I mean, if you have Cousins, Oubre, what he is now, like current Oubre, and Fox. No, wait, oh yeah, Fox wouldn't be there. Wait, never mind.
Fox would probably be there.
Oh yeah, like Hield wouldn't be there.
Hield would certainly be there as a return for DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, I'm saying if Cousins was there, then Hield wouldn't be there.
Yeah, I mean, I still think Cousins gets traded.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be a contender. They'd probably be a playoff team. With Barnes.
I think a playoff team is a fair assessment.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we still need to hear from Kevin on why he's taken Terry Rozier, but he is muted apparently. So, if Kevin could,
apologies.
There we go.
I did not know I was muted.
Kevin, can we hear about why Terry Rozier is your pick here over Kelly Oubre to the Sacramento Kings?
Terry.
Let's see here. Hold on. I just gotta pull this up. Okay, here we go.
Terry.
Oh my god. Stop. To be honest, okay. Well, if I remember correctly, actually no, here, yeah. So their starting point guard was Darren Collison, who's I would say still serviceable. The only problem I have with Kelly Oubre is that I just don't see Sacramento realistically taking them because I just don't see them realistically taking him just because they still have Rudy Gay for 2 years still on contract.
I mean,
I forgot they have Rudy Gay.
I still got them taking Oubre even with Rudy Gay there. Because the issue with Rudy Gay was that no one ever knew if he helped winning at all.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing with the Kings not knowing that.
He never
so I think they still say, look, Rudy Gay is here, cool. We're still taking Oubre. Yeah, I think I would rather have Oubre than Rozier today. I think I would rather have Oubre than Rozier at the start of their careers. I think the only exception in terms of 1 year was the year that Rozier was great for the Celtics in the playoffs. But honestly, I can't justify taking Rozier over Oubre for myself. Yeah. Can I?
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it'll be a better fit. Just like the only reason I just don't take Oubre is just because of that contract. That's it. I just don't see that. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on to the 7th pick. Denver took Emmanuel Mudiay. I mean, he's had some success coming off the bench for the Jazz and starting for the Knicks that 1 year. But, I mean, we can all agree that it's not great.
No.
Nope.
All right. So, I'll start. I'm going to have them taking Myles Turner.
Myles Turner?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't have Jokic at that point.
He was a rookie. He just came in.
Or he was a rookie, but he was still overseas at that point, wasn't he?
No. That was his first year in.
All right. Well, they're not going to trust in a second-round pick, which would be a mistake. But I think Myles Turner is just simply the best player available. Like I was thinking about giving them DeLon Wright. I think DeLon Wright for the Denver system kind of makes sense as this two-way guy that can come off the bench, do some stuff. But honestly, there's I can't pass up Myles Turner right now.
Mm.
He's the best player left for me, and Justice Winslow, I can think maybe. I mean, Terry Rozier's still there. Tyus Jones, they took Monte Morris, I think the year after, or maybe 2 years later, and he's that same role.
Later.
But there's no one I can think of taking outside of Myles Turner at this spot, and that's just because he slid down the board for me. So, Patrick,
Did Denver have Gary Harris this year?
Yes.
yep,
And did they have Jamal Murray?
no,
Mm-mm.
Jamal Murray. So I would have them. Actually, I think I might have them take it Emmanuel Mudiay.
whoa,
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it. Oh no.
all right, explain yourself, Patrick.
I'm thinking that I'm not saying that he's the best. I'm talking from Denver's point of view, like from what they need, from what they think they need.
Mm.
And they had Gary Harris, but they know he's not a like a one. He's a scoring guard. So from their point of view, they need an actual point guard, and that's what Mudiay was in college. So I think they would still choose him, and it would still work out the way it did.
You would pick Mudiay over Rozier.
Oh, Mudiay. Rozier.
The only reason I just don't take Mudiay, I like just to build up is because you can get a much better player. First of all, you can get Rozier because you still have him on your board. Second of all, you can get a much better player, I think, in the long run if you either go through free agency or in the draft and just wait, like let them develop a little bit and give them a couple of years. But just don't jump on Mudiay right now just because that you don't have that. They still had Jameer Nelson. They still had DJ Augustine, serviceable point guards. They aren't bad. So they just hold off for a couple years until they can get a better point guard.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind.
All right.
That's the only reason I don't go Moody.
Patrick, if you changed your mind, who do you change your mind to?
I changed my mind. I have them picking up Josh Richardson.
Okay. I think that makes a lot more sense.
No, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Than Emmanuel Mudiay.
Yeah, I have them picking up Josh Richardson. Because they might have played him. They maybe might have played him at the 3. I don't know. They might have tried.
Yeah, I mean,
they could have had Harris and him. And who was there for? Kenneth Faried at the time?
At the time it was Faried. It ended up becoming Millsap and then Grant.
Oh yeah. And I feel like
JJ Hickson.
I feel like Richardson can guard small forwards and 2s.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And 1s. I feel like he could guard the first 3 positions pretty well.
Yeah.
So you could slide him in at the 2, the 3. You could have him guarding the opposing player's point guard. So, and he could shoot. Now he can create his own now. But yeah, I have Richardson.
All right. Josh Richardson finally off the board for Patrick there. So, Kevin, you're the only one left. Who you got?
I'll take Myles Turner.
All right. So, you want to add
that was
what
my
I
pick.
said? So, explain the pick.
Yeah. I feel like the problem that Turner had, mostly when he went to, they still didn't have Oladipo, right? The problem with me for that Pacers team was just that Turner didn't have anybody to help him. Like he couldn't work in the paint at all. Like he had no space to work with at all.
Yep.
So I feel like
Jokic they still had
obviously
George at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thing is that
like isn't that type of player. Like he's more of a pick and roll. Like he's not really gonna. Yeah, he's not really gonna get his own. Not like what AD would.
I just don't feel like Turner had anybody that he could like play with, so he could like do his own thing as well. Like Roy Hibbert, like the reason Roy Hibbert works so well, or I feel like it's just because he sets a pick for Paul George. Paul George can get open, he could shoot, or he could drive, and then Hibbert can go in. For me, I feel like with Jokic, if they let like obviously not the first year, but if we get to the Jokic that we have now, the very good passing Jokic, I think Myles Turner thrives like much better with Jokic at that point. And even better, like Denver would be the only team I think that he would, be able to do that well. Any other team that goes here in the draft, I don't think so. They'll be like much more dependent on him. Yeah.
So you got Myles Turner as more of a luxury pick than as like, oh, we really badly need this position.
Because I feel like there's nothing else they can do to build up at this point. Like they just have to wait it out either through free agency if like they do change their mind, or if like they still go for Jamal Murray in the future draft. But at least they have to wait it out. And maybe they even trade Myles Turner as well. I don't know. But it's better to take him there than like take anybody else, because I don't feel like there's anyone else that's serviceable for them at that point.